All right, we are back with another episode of 90s Noise. I'm April, born 1991.
And I'm Ashley, born 1988. So we just want to thank everyone for listening to our episode. And we want to remind everyone that we do have a Patreon account that you can find a link to either in our show notes for each episode, or you can find the link to it on our Instagram, which is 90s Noise. And we have a great deal for $3 a month. You have access to all of our videos of all of our episodes, all of the exclusive interviews that we do with all of our guests. You also will have access to a couple of fun bonus episodes each month, either related to a past episode or just something random that we decided to do. So we would love it if you would go on and support us and check that out. Also remember to follow us on Instagram, and of course leave us a review wherever you listen to your podcast, whatever platform that is. Leave us a review. We would love to hear from you. We really do appreciate all of your support, and we will definitely shout out any reviews that we get.
Don't be afraid. Send us some messages on Instagram. We love talking to people and hearing feedback. And yeah, we would love to hear from you.
Right. Let's go through these lovely pictures. That is the cover for our Patreon. Be sure to check us out, Patreon.com/90s Noise.
If you want better quality pictures to look at.
Yeah. Patreon.com/
if they're watching this video, April, they're gonna have the pictures on Patreon. How else are they watching this video? Oh,
we already talked about this, okay? This has been a ridiculous week. So we already talked about how this is going to be a fun one. No alcohol was consumed in the making of this episode.
Should have been, though. All right, which corner, where are we starting from?
Pick
a number.
Yeah, pick a number.
What's behind door number 3?
We'll start on this side.
Oh,
I'll hold this in my hand. Hold us up. All right. Just want to start on your side? Or
wait a second.
Side?
What color shirt are you wearing in this picture?
And the one from the Jonas Brothers concert? That's a black shirt.
And what color are you wearing in the Epcot picture?
A black shirt.
What color am I wearing at the Jonas concert? And what color am I wearing? What the fuck?
The things we notice years
and then
later.
Now I got a black jacket on here, and you're wearing like pink in all of your pictures, and then we're doing like a swap. That.
Yeah. Hey, half of these pictures I did not dress myself, okay?
Yeah, I think I dressed. I think I have no excuse. I think I dressed myself in all of mine, except for probably the mini one. I think I did. I don't know.
Alcohol might have been consumed before these pictures
one of
were
these
taken.
Pictures, definitely. Or about to be consumed.
I was about to. Was this one? But was this one before or after we went around?
That was after we went around.
Was it? I thought this was before.
No, it was
because
before. We don't look drunk yet.
Yeah. Or was that? I'm trying to.
I feel like if you did that when we walked in, and then I think.
My question is was that the first time we went to Epcot together or the second?
Oh.
Because the second we did around the world. The first time, because the second time was when was opening day.
I'm pretty sure that's because I know we have some pictures on rides. I'm pretty sure that's the outfit we're wearing. So this is probably
so that was
ride
probably
one.
First one.
Yeah.
Because you said you hadn't been to Epcot at least for a long time.
Right.
And I was like, you nuts. We going.
We going.
We go on. So my first picture of us together was actually was an early picture of us together. I was probably within the first month or so of us hanging out, I think.
Yeah, I can't remember what. Whoa, Mike's making an appearance again. Like,
yep, I can't do it.
Yeah, because we Yeah, we did a lot of stuff like in the first, well, because we only had a couple months until you moved, but
Yeah, we're not going to go into that. But we spent a lot of time between meeting at the Ally and AJ concert and my move at the end of September.
hmm
We were a couple times a month, I feel like, almost.
Yeah, at least.
We were
Yeah.
doing something.
And
We were like, okay. I think it was one of those things. This was after we had done brunch. Because I think it was at brunch where you let it slip that you hadn't been to. Was it you hadn't ever been to Epcot, or you just hadn't for a long time as an adult?
The last time I went was when it used to be called, didn't it used to be called something else, or was it always been Epcot? Never mind.
I believe it's always been Epcot. I don't know what the Florida girl is talking
I don't
about,
know.
who's lived in Florida most of her life, if not all of it.
I don't know. One of them was called MGM Studios, but I can't remember which
That
one.
was Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was Hollywood before. Yeah, the first time I came down, it was MGM. So this was actually, it was during the week because
oh yeah, that's the only time you go to Disney.
Yeah, because we were talking and whatever schedules were like, we were like, okay, let's go in on a Wednesday or something.
We had annual passes, so we could go like for just a couple hours, remember, near the end of the day. I think that's what we did. I don't think we spent all day there. We just went more late afternoon.
Yeah, because I remember I just had a change of clothes and I just met you there after I got off work.
Oh, okay.
Because where I was working at the time was on the way to freaking Disney. Like if I'd gone home, it would have been just complete wasted gas because I was working off of John Young and Sand Lake.
Oh yeah.
And so it was just, okay, I'll just jump over there. And yeah, we were like, well, the lighting was actually pretty decent. And we're like, let's get a picture together in front of the ball, the golf ball, whatever it is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Some sort of glowy looking thing.
But
cool thing.
That was a fun time. I do have to say,
yeah.
I do miss Epcot. That's probably that, and I just myself in the eye.
Oh, that's always nice. Don't do that.
That was not intentional.
Don't put fingers in eyes.
Yeah, Epcot's one of my favorite Disney parks. I enjoy it because I love the different around the world things. Especially now as an adult and being able to drink makes it even more fun.
Heck yeah. And then when you get an annual pass, you can go as many times as you want.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That is, for sure.
Well, we'll go back one day.
Yeah, one of these days.
So when was the Jonas Brothers concert again?
That was the week before I got married. That was August 9th. Yeah, August 9th. Because, so I don't know if I told you this, but we did the Jonas Brothers. And then that Saturday morning, that following day, I had my hair appointment to like figure out my hair for the wedding.
Yeah.
And I had literally just gotten the extensions in on my lunch on Friday before the Jonas Brothers concert. And then we went to that, had a good time, had some great seats.
Yeah. Fucking amazing. Yeah.
Went to Joysticks, rest in peace.
Oh, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, because we like tried doing that like rooftop bar with 1,010,000 other people. And we're like, no. We're like, no, I think we each had like one drink there.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, had you been to Joysticks before?
I want to say that was my like one and only time ever going. Was that one time?
I had been a few times before and I'm like, okay, I think this is, because I think I was like, I think this is close enough that we can walk. Let's just go. And so we did. That was kind of a pre-bachelorette thing that just you and I did. It was kind of it was random. Well, I think I was trying to get rid of the tickets, and I was like, "Do you want them?"
Oh.
And you were like, "Oh, why aren't you going?" And I just, in my mind, I was like, "There's so much prepare for the wedding and everything." Then everybody was like, "No, go, just go." And so yeah, we went. And last time that I've seen the Jonas Brothers. Sorry.
One and only time I've seen the Jonas Brothers.
And I do have to say, it was pretty damn cool because number one, Sophie Turner Jonas was there. We did get
Mhm.
to see her from a distance.
Oh, I did.
And as a OG Jonas fan, been a fan since 2005, the fact that they fucking played, even though it was just the first verse and chorus of their original single, Mandy, made my fucking night. Completely made my fucking night.
Oh, yeah. I they played a lot of really good songs, and I don't know. In my eyes, I just don't think anything after that would be able to top it. Like with their concert in particular, the mix of songs
Yeah.
and everything, they were in their like peak and just worked.
And I think part of it too is that because they had been gone for a little while, gone in the sense that they weren't touring together, it just made it kind of almost more nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I'm still iffy on whether or not to go to this new tour that's hitting Florida in October. I've to be determined on that one.
Yeah. I like the direction that they're taking. It's more mature and everything like that. And like you said, kind of compared him to Hanson, but I almost feel like I would prefer to see that show in a more intimate setting than a huge arena tour. You know what I mean? I just feel like it would work better.
I think so too. They were supposed to go back to an intimate setting in 2013 before they disbanded.
Oh.
It was 2 or 3 days before that tour was supposed to start that they disbanded. And that was the one and only time I'd actually bought VIP because I could actually afford the VIP for it. And was like, I'm gonna actually get like a good professional picture with them, not a freaking disposable camera picture. Or
Hey, don't hate on the disposable.
I'm not, but I don't know if you've seen those pictures. We all look like ghosts.
I know, it's wild.
It is so crazy. But so all right, so we're gonna go this way.
Okay.
So
Okay.
next on my side, you can kind of tell on our Patreon, she's not cut off, but it is a picture of, I don't even know, like it's like a cardboard picture or something with Pocahontas. I'm in like a canoe. I don't know where the fuck this was.
That's what I was gonna ask. I'm like, where was this? Like, I never got to take a picture with her.
It was somewhere down here in Orlando. It was
Really?
because this whole outfit that I'm wearing, like with the ears and everything, that was
I didn't even see the ears. Oh shit.
Yeah, that was
Definitely Disney.
definitely
It
Disney.
must have had some sort of Pocahontas display. Must have been right after the movie came out or something.
I was 5, so 96.
Yeah. So probably, yeah. So right after.
So, yeah, it was one of those, I'll be honest, that's not a part of the trip that I remember, that specific picture, but I do remember a lot from that trip. With that picture, I'm thinking, honestly, I think it was probably, it looks more like it was maybe at one of the like hotels or something, not necessarily in Disney itself.
That could be true.
Just because kind of how it looks, the setting and everything.
Yeah. Because it'd be very random if they just threw a Pocahontas
Yeah.
picture up at Disney. I feel like I don't know.
Yeah. Or it could have been like you said, if the movie had just come out, I can't remember what year it came out, but
Maybe it was at the
it could have been,
entrance. I don't know.
or it could have just been like somewhere around Orlando. You know how like they have random shit
Yeah.
all over, like these different Disney stores or something like that.
Yeah.
So it could have been something like that, but definitely was my trip down here. My first trip as a child to experience Disney.
Oh, he's so cute. Well, I mean, I liked how we both had like a Disney one. Mine, I don't know which way to go. Just somewhere down there. But yeah, mine obviously is from a Disney visit with Minnie Mouse. One of my favorites as a kid. Like I had like a whole mini birthday party when I was young, and everyone got me like mini stuff. So I still have some of the dolls and everything. But for some reason, I was obsessed with her, and so getting to like actually meet your favorite character at the park just makes your whole day. And I have like her. Oh, and I have her autograph too in my little autograph book. I have her little cute autograph. Like, oh. So I'm sure, not that I remember, I'm sure it made my day getting to meet her. I was probably like, okay, I'm good. Let's go home.
Hell yeah. I mean, hell, still going in and even like I think it was like 2018, I did some of the character meet and greets with a friend when she came down. Yeah. We went through and we did like because in Epcot they have like an area that's Mickey. It's like Mickey, then Minnie, then Goofy, and then Pluto or somebody.
Okay.
And so we just did that in succession and everything. And it's like, hey, you know what? Have some fun with it.
Yeah, I mean it's fun. It would have been cool if I would have had like a Full House experience, like Michelle did with.
Oh my gosh.
Because that probably was 93. I don't know, remember when that episode came out, but I feel like around the same time because Aladdin had just come out. So it would have been like 93, right? Or had Aladdin not come out yet?
I think that might have been part of it.
Like same time.
Yeah, because it was season like 5. It was an earlier season. You know what? Give me a second here. Let's get this correct on this.
Because I'm pretty sure that's like 92, 93 era.
So because I remember when I went back, so it was 1993, May of 93 is when they did it.
Okay.
When it was released. So it was probably recorded end of 92, I would expect.
You just have to think of like winter temperatures because it was obviously like summer then. So, but not that it's that cold here in Florida where anybody's gonna need jackets. Because I'm just thinking about the tourists that were in the background. Like, did anyone have like a sweater on or anything like that?
I'm honestly gonna have to rewatch, but they had like light jackets.
Oh, did they? Okay, so that would pan out with the time frame that you're thinking. Early 93, late 92.
I'm pretty sure they did have like. I'm legitimately gonna probably have to rewatch this episode just to clarify on that, because I just vaguely remember like there being some jackets. People were wearing jackets or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be thinking of a completely different episode.
Could be.
We know how I get. All right. So that was your mini picture. So then my next picture is this one right here, where I am attempting to take a picture with a camera.
That's a legit old looking camera.
Yeah, the legit thing about that is I'm looking at it the wrong way.
Oh, okay. Well, that's nice.
I don't know if I actually did take that picture, but if I did, it would have been on my eye.
Oh.
Because if you look at it, you can see kind of where you look in to it is right over here.
Oh,
And so with the strap, you'd have the strap, and I don't know. I always loved playing with cameras.
mm-hmm.
Like obviously when digitals came out, I love those, but even just these film cameras, I don't know how many rolls of film I probably went through, just taking random pictures. Even as I got older, like if I wanted to get film developed, I hadn't finished the roll. I'm like, I'm not gonna waste this film.
No.
Let's take random shit. So I have to see if I can find, if I still have the pictures of
Ooh,
like my bedroom
yeah.
walls and everything, because I would do
Yes.
that and show how I had
Mm-hmm.
things.
I love those random pictures that you'd find.
Yeah, so you can't really see it behind me, but on our Patreon, you can see the sweater I'm
Oh
wearing.
yeah. It looks like a
It
Christmas
is
time.
it is a Christmas time. It is a cute little red and green sweater with a polar bear head on the front with a
Oh,
little
with a
cute
bow.
bow. Yeah, it was a little girl polar bear. So
Cute.
I was probably 3, maybe 4, I think, with that picture.
Oh, well, I hope you figured out how to use a camera by now.
You tell me.
Okay, so moving down here this way, that's my cute little pony.
Oh,
Oh, I loved him. That's Nobi, and I've got to be like 7 there. I think it's about that time. I've got glasses now. I've upgraded to glasses because I was blind, basically. So I had my cute glasses on. And we were at a horse show, and I don't even think that on Patreon the I could get the whole photo in, but we had like all these ribbons, and then I'm holding a trophy, but then on the ground there's like a whole bunch of more
oh yeah. No,
trophies that I had
it's not.
won. Yeah, I had
We'll have to post the full
the
picture
full
up on
one.
like Instagram.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. But he was kind of a weird situation that we happened upon him because we had just moved to St. Cloud, and like up the street around the corner there was this lot of land, and he was on it, and the people that had him didn't really take care of him, and he was the only horse there, and he was freaking out because he didn't have any friends, and so he was just constantly, every time you go by, he was just running back and forth on the fence. And I think like finally, like me and my sister and then talking to my parents, we were like, we have to do something for him. Like we just felt so bad, he was just there. And so I don't know if they gave him to us or if my parents paid money for him, but we did end up getting him, and I remember walking him home, and I was so happy because I just got my first pony, and so he just ended up being a really cool horse that I got to grow up with. And I think he lived a pretty long life because we eventually sold him, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's my little baby.
oh, that's awesome. I love that story. I always wanted a horse. My parents' excuse was we lived too much in town that there wasn't room. We owned enough acres for a
Mhm.
horse, but part of those acres were wooded.
Mm.
And I was like, well, what about putting them at grandma and grandpa's? And my parents just looked at me like, we're not making your grandparents take care of them. You're too young. You can't go out there by yourself. And I tried every which way,
Oh, I'm sure.
and it never worked. Never worked.
Mm.
Now we're bringing it back to, well, so tell me, did my picture taking get better?
He figured out the front-facing camera.
I figured out the front facing. So this actually was probably one of the more recent pictures when we were getting Patreon set up. This was from 2002 or 2022 New Year's Eve.
2002.
Again, if y'all knew everything that had this week, and it is the beginning of the week.
It's still the beginning.
It is still the beginning of the week, and so over it. But 2022 going into 2023, my husband and I went to a New Year's Eve party, and we got there hella early, and it was
We're
because it
drunk
was
by
one.
9 o'clock. No, I'm just kidding.
No, actually we didn't. We weren't drinking because I was like I was having to drive, and I'm like, I'm not drinking. We're just doing Diet Cokes, Pepsis, whatever it is. We were meeting up with some friends, and I was like, okay, well, what's the parking situation like? And it's like, well,
As
there's
adults,
ballet
it's always
as
what's
adults
the parking situation
situation,
like?
yes.
So I got anxiety
So,
here.
so we got there hella early, 3 or 4 hours early
Oh my
to
god.
guarantee parking. We paid like half price for the valet because
There you
we were
go.
there so early. We were like, when we walked out, we could see our car because that's where it was parked. And we were there early enough that when we finally got in line to get in, and we were just chilling, because there was a couple restaurants in this place, but where we were in Tampa, we actually saw Ric Flair
Mm.
getting into his car. He had him valet park, and he was getting in his car, and everybody, like a handful of people, are like, oh my gosh, and we're kind of at the point where we're like, we just want to get in and everything, and then we look, and it's like, oh, okay, that is Ric Flair, and he was having dinner and everything. We didn't feel like moving from our line or anything to get a picture or anything like that. It was also one of those things like, he's just having dinner, like,
Right.
he's finishing dinner, let him be. Yeah, it was a fun night. No drinks were had of the alcoholic kind on that evening. Just cola. That's how adulty I am on things like that.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I went out for New Year's. Like,
Uh,
props to you for going out, but
Yeah, we got home and passed the fuck out.
Yeah.
We, I think, actually left right before I think we left at like 11:55 because we had been there so long, and my back, because there wasn't seats inside.
Yeah.
My back was just at the point where I couldn't stand any longer. Plus, there were so many sloppy drunks around that
Oh god, that makes it
it was
ugh.
that, and like literally had a girl practically fall on me. And after the accident and everything, I'm very conscientious, and like,
Mhm.
I can't fall over because
Right.
that's gonna fuck me up even more. And so at that point, I looked at Alex. I'm like, yeah, that on top of my back already, I think it's time for us to tap out. It was literally like, I kid you not, maybe 5 minutes till midnight, but it's like, I'm getting old.
Hey, probably a good call though, because it probably would have gotten crazier after
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
than trying to fight your way out. Ugh. Now we got this girl that was from earlier this year. That was the first time we saw each other this year when we went to my first ever hockey game.
Yeah, hockey game.
That
Yeah. Where did you take that?
was
Was that
right outside where we
when
got our drinks.
Okay.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember because I'm like, guys,
Oh,
that was a crazy day. That was an absolutely crazy day. Not
yeah.
the smartest day to pick, but
It turned
know
out
any
to be
better.
more entertaining than I
Yeah.
expected. So that's kind of cool. I liked it.
Yeah. I mean, if you're in the area when Gasparilla starts,
And it goes
it's a
on
fun
for
one.
like 3 weeks, doesn't it?
Oh,
I feel like
they,
we went there, and then when we came back, the next time we came back, it was still going on. I'm like,
I don't know.
has
It's
it
like
not
longer
ended
than
yet?
it's like longer than Universal's Mardi Gras celebration.
Oh my god. Ah,
Like,
yikes.
legitimately.
Eek.
But oh, that was a fun night.
That was
That
so
was
much fun. I love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that. Excited to
Absolutely.
do another game.
Yes, for sure. All right, rounding out my final picture. This cutie patootie right here.
Got my backpack on.
Got the backpack, I believe, probably first day of kindergarten. That is what I'm gonna go with. It's either first day of kindergarten.
Where's your little
Or-
sign that says April's
We
first
didn't
day of
do
kindergarten? I
that.
know, yeah, we didn't do that, but
We-
that was like
that-
the thing now. And I'm like, what is
yeah,
this?
it's you. We wrote on the back of the pictures. Like
Oh.
yep, first day of kindergarten. So it's my first day of kindergarten, August 20th, 1996.
Oh.
So, couple little things. That dress, my mom made, did a great job. So, that was actually made for a summer like talent show type thing that was done. There's this thing called Territorial Days in the town that I grew up in. It's kind of like a local fair type thing. Because Lecompton was the first territorial capital of Kansas.
Mm.
Everybody goes all out for it. And me and my best friend at the time, we had planned on doing, you're gonna like this, I am the cute one.
Oh, I am the
We-
cute one.
Yes. So that was my dress. My friend Joni, her dress was opposite. So instead of having the flowers on top, she had the white
Mm.
with the like couple of flowers, the full rose flowers on the bottom. Yeah, it was sad because that year, Territorial Days, the talent show portion got canceled because it was raining. And
Oh.
so we have to see if there's some way of getting some of the VHS tapes.
I was just about to ask, is there video of
There
the-
is video. So
Oh.
instead of performing it for the talent show, we performed it for our family in the living room
Oh.
with do you remember those like microphones that when you spoke in, it was kind of like a echoey
Mhm.
microphone?
Yep.
We use that as our microphone.
Of course you did.
I was all about it and everything. She kind of was, I mean, we were 5.
Right.
So completely understandable. She was a little shyer and everything, but I think my mom kind of was, oh, you didn't get to wear this in front of everybody.
Right.
You're wearing it for first day of kindergarten. I was like, okay, fine, whatever. This is the only dress I'm gonna wear though this year or something like that, just because I wasn't super, super big on dresses.
Right.
Growing
Oh yeah,
up.
me neither.
It was like Christmas, Easter, weddings, and like school pictures.
Yeah, exactly. Mhm.
Those were
The
the
big dress
main
days. Yeah.
Those were the dress days. Don't try to put me in a skirt or anything similar to a dress any other time. Like, I don't care if you call it a skirt. It's still a skirt. It's still a
Don't
partial
care.
dress to me. Don't care. Don't want to
Yeah.
do it. That's my story on that one.
Oh, cute. And too bad you don't still have the dress though. You think your mom still has it?
I think she might
Oh.
have. We had it for a long time. I mean, my mom would make a lot of dresses, and it would be when we would do family pictures when I was younger, me and her would wear matching dresses.
Oh yeah.
And for one of my cousin's weddings, she had made my dress. It was literally she was finishing it as we were driving to the wedding because it was kind of a Christmassy theme and had like
Okay.
a snowman, and the top
Oh.
part was like a red or black or something. It was just something fun for her. I think she really enjoyed
Right.
that. And for most of the dresses she did make me, they were in my closet until probably high school. I think in high school I was like, I don't want these in my closet anymore. If you're keeping them, that's fine, but you're putting them in
Not in
yours.
my closet. Yeah.
Like we're done at this time. Yeah, I mean, and it was also just they were taking up space too. I mean, it
Right.
was
You gotta have your own grown up
I-
clothes.
and so yeah, I think, but I'll have to see if it's still at my dad's or if my mom took it with her or what we ended up doing with it. Yeah, I'll have to see on that because it could be in storage somewhere.
Well, my last one, somewhere down there. But what are the odds that you're wearing a shirt of your favorite band and then you happen to meet your favorite band while you're wearing the shirt? Not planned.
That is fucking hilarious.
Isn't that
honestly.
funny? Like how, like, oh, guess what? I got your shirt on and now I'm taking a picture with you.
I had no idea you were gonna be
I had
here,
no
but
idea. Like, I'm not a
Yeah.
stalker. No. But yeah, that is a picture of me and Lance at the airport. Y'all already heard the story, but I had one like that with Chris. Unfortunately, that I don't know what happened to that, but I was cute. I mean, you can obviously see our faces better in the original, but
yeah,
it's a cute little.
I like it.
Isn't it adorable?
I like it. I like it. And I do have to admit I am a little jealous of that because NSYNC was my first concert and
Mhm.
I had always wanted to meet any of the members. Ideally in September, that'll finally come true,
Ooh, we might get to meet Joey.
assuming his schedule doesn't change. But
And if they bring Chris along, that would be even
Yeah.
better.
I mean, I believe Chris still lives in the area too. I know Joey does.
yeah, I mean, they're always doing stuff though. It seems like.
I mean, heck, we were just talking about Gasparilla. If we had gotten there earlier, we would have seen Joey on the float for Gasparilla. That is wrapping up the pictures on our Patreon, the backstory of why we
What-
chose them, what was
what-
going on,
what's happening in this picture?
what's happening in this picture.
Well, we don't know. We hope we gave them good stories, but
Yeah.
and I've seen
More-
how nice and tan we are in that top photo. And
I
now we're like,
know.
"Dude," like, why the hell are we so
I
tan?
know. Like, I don't know. The funny thing is that was like what the Ali and AJ concert was in April.
Mhm.
And so that was probably May.
Right. Coming out of
So it's
winter.
not like we were I wasn't was I tanning at that time?
I was not, but I was out in the sun a lot with the horses. So
Yeah. I wonder if was tanning at that point to get ready for the wedding in August. I don't know. Problem is that my skin won't hold a tan.
yeah.
It's good for like 2 days.
And then,
And then
bye
I'm
bye. Yeah.
And then I'm pale. So, you know,
Yeah. Your body's trying to tell you something. Just stay pale. It's okay.
apparently.
There's okay
Apparently.
it's okay to be pale. Like
Apparently.
you can't be palest.
Yeah. So I'm gonna change my background so it doesn't break out. Like you can actually see this.
We're transitioning.
We're transitioning.
Now it looks creepy.
I know.
April, where are you at? You're just like in this white room.
So this picture here
I love
is
the
also
fanny
from
pack.
Disney. Yeah. So my mom, me,
That Mary
and
Poppins?
Mary Poppins.
Like the real Mary
That's-
Poppins?
That is Mary Poppins. That was at, I think it was the Grand Floridian, which was the
Oh,
only place that she was going to be in that dress in
wow.
1996.
That's
And
wild.
that is like, that was a character, it was a character breakfast.
Oh,
And that is the dress from the painting when they're in the painting.
yeah.
When I pulled the others out, that was with it. I was like, all right. Speaking of
And your mom's got like those classic 90s mom shorts. I love those
I think that was a
washed out
skirt.
denim. Oh, is
I think
it
that was a
skirt?
skirt. It was
Squirt?
either a skirt or a squirt.
Squat?
And I think that was I think she actually had made that. That looks like one of the designs.
Oh, it is.
Like
It is a more of a skirty.
that looks like one of the like patterns that she used to have, that she had made stuff out of. So, but yeah,
Aw.
we'll hold some of these other pictures until later. We'll have some more pictures.
Oh,
Fun.
yes.